So what we're going to do on the top here is we're going to make sure that we're looking at what would happen if these equations were negative, if some of them had negative numbers. I'm actually going to split this so that it looks a little more organized. On the left, I'm going to just look at this equation here. 4 times 6 equals 24. If we made the 4 negative, that would change the 24 to be negative because a negative times a positive is a negative. If we made just the 6 negative, once again, that would change the product to be negative 24 because 4 is positive, 6 is negative, and since they have different signs, it makes a negative. Then if they were both negative, that would make 24 stay positive because a negative times a negative is a positive. Those three equations are just for this one right here. Now we're going to look at this one. 6 times 4 equals 24. If the 6 was negative, it's negative 24. If the 4 was negative, it's negative 24. If they were both negative, it's positive 24. Now we're going to look at the division. And you could do the same thing we just did. And you could say, what if this one was negative? What if that one was negative? What were both negative? What would happen if both were negative? But instead, we know that division is the same thing as multiplication, just flipped around. It's reverse multiplication. So I'm actually going to take each of these equations and flip it around. Starting with the first one. Negative 4 times 6 is negative 24. Flipping that one around, negative 24 divided by 6 equals negative 4. Write that down. Then I'm going to flip the next one. Negative 24 divided by negative 6 is positive 4. And the next one, positive 24 divided by negative 6 is negative 4. Once again, we start to notice that division has the same negative rules as multiplication, which is that if the signs are different, it's negative. See, signs are the same, it's positive. Signs are different, it's negative. Now I'm going to write my other ones. Looking at this equation, I flip it around. Negative 24 divided by positive 4 is negative 6. Negative 24 divided by negative 4 is positive 6. And positive 24 divided by negative 4 is negative 6. Make sure you get all of those written down, and then you're about to do that for your equations.